just back from the Palmerston. I think we both agree that was a really, really good meal, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
That was one of the best. I thought the service was kind of very Heston, and the food was quite rovey, wasn't it? Ottolenghi's rovey.
Yes, yeah, very.
Definite sort of like vibes, Heston's vibe there, where they kind of match the service to the customer, whether you want formal or kind of like, chilled. Okay, so this is the entrance. It's an old bank, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, it really is. It's got a lot of atmosphere, a real sort of like, so you go in something special there.
Yeah, the lighting was great.
Okay, the menu, and then it was straight away when I saw that menu, I was like, wow, it's a really hard choice. Yeah, that vault downstairs. Yeah. I don't think you were expecting to find Ainsley Harriott on the toilets, were you?
No, it was an interesting homage.
It really was. It kind of worked. I mean, good old Ainsley, right? I wonder if he knows he's in the toilets at the Palmerston.
Probably not.
So yeah, this bread and butter, that's probably some of the best bread and butter I think I've ever had. They're quite famous for their bread, aren't they?
Yeah, they supply a lot of restaurants in Edinburgh.
Some of the top quality restaurants in the city, right?
Yes.
That was exceptional. I think the bread and butter is just like, it's a sign of how a restaurant's going to be, isn't it? You can tell from the bread and butter.
You can.
So this was my starter. It was the cured wild trout with creme fraiche and dill. Basically a classic, yeah? I mean, they weren't inventing anything new there. But what they did well. I mean, you had a tiny bit of mine, didn't you? I didn't have much of it. Didn't let you have much of it.
No.
Mine, But that trout was fresh. It was good. It wasn't anything revolutionary, but it was delicious. So this is your mains, the Charolais lamb with what was it again?
Fave and tripper onions.
That was it.
Beautiful sweet onions. It's a lovely wintry Italian dish. Perfectly done.
So this was my mains. It was the Berkshire pork loin with mustard sauce. It was absolutely fantastic. And all the Berkshire theme going on in this place. I don't think there's many Berkshire themed restaurants out there. But that was probably some of the best pork I've actually tried. It was perfect, wasn't it? It was just cooked just right. So your lamb was as well. They seem to have the knack of cooking meat there.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely just perfected. That mustard sauce. My mouth is still watering. We'll be back in about 45 minutes and my mouth is still watering. So what can you say about a bowl of potatoes, really? Well, these were, exceptional, weren't they?
Yeah, very comforting. Very homely.
They were heavy, but they had this kind of salty, crunchy kind of jackets that some people might have said maybe too salty, but I kind of think that worked.
Oh, definitely.
But you can see why some people might have thought that was maybe a little bit too salty. Perhaps. Or am I just being critical?
Yeah.
I enjoyed them, though. I did enjoy them. They were quite heavy. So this is the Spenwood apple jelly sheep's cheese. Let's talk about the sheep's cheese. You're not normally a fan of sheep's cheese, are you?
No, I love a sheep's cheese, but that's just not something I'd have on its own. Usually, but that was I love a pecorino, but that was much more flavourful than your average sheep's cheese, that's for sure.
It did have a very pecorino-y kind of thing going on, though, didn't it?
It was nutty, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of nutty, quite hard sort of thing. Now, I haven't Googled yet where Spenwood is, but something's telling me it's in Berkshire. Since we do appear to be having a bit of a Berkshire theme.
Yeah, it is in Berkshire.
Oh, it is? Okay, right. Well, there we are. Scotland's first ever Berkshire-themed restaurant. So this is your apple crumble. Again, a simple dish, not doing nothing different. But what did you think?
Yeah, very simple. But it was packed with flavour and quality ingredients, just like the rest of the menu. So yeah, again, nothing revolutionary, but it was executed brilliantly. Perfect portion size as well.
I bet you can't guess from what county in South East England those apples probably came from. But, yeah. Something about these pictures of the cows with all their, bits kind of divided always makes me feel a bit uncomfortable.
It is a little bit harsh.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, your entire destiny in life is to become either well done, rare, or medium rare. It's harsh being a cow, isn't it? But they seem happy and content enough, don't they? I'm saying that as a city person. I don't think I've actually ever met one in person. Have you?
Yes.
Are they as
Chased
nice
by them a
as...
few times.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realise they chase people.
Yeah, very, very bright.
Okay, very tasty as well. Finally, the bill. Now, let's be honest, we've both got people on our friends' lists on Facebook and across social media that will take one look at those triple figures and gasp. But, you know, when your food is that good, when it's a good quality meal served by people that love what they're doing, and when you are lucky enough to have a decent-ish job, you know, like I have at the moment, I don't mind spending it. You know, I mean, I would rather... people spend the same amount on cigarettes and alcohol, right?
Of course they do.
Yeah, so I would rather spend it on a decent meal that doesn't give me lung cancer. And no, I'm not having a go at you, particular person who thinks I'm mentioning you. I haven't mentioned you by name. But we both know who we're talking about here, don't we?
I'm not sure how.